my gosh, look at all these freaking plants. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. I have to go to Walmart and grab a few things, and I'm gonna do some plant shopping while I'm there because everyone is finding these amazing rare plants and rare cacti, and I just cannot seem to get lucky at the Walmart these days with plants. So I have 3 Walmarts in my area, and there's one that I've been checking, but I didn't get lucky. And so I'm gonna check the other 2 today. Fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed that I can find some of these cool plants that everyone has been finding. So we'll see how it goes, and I am hopeful. So if you like plant shopping stuff, subscribe so they show up in your newsfeed. Lots of good planty vibes. And we also have a great community on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. All right, let's go and see what kind of plant treasures we can find. All right, I've walked into the first Walmart and they have the display like front and center, but it looks like it's been pretty picked over. They're $5 and these are all like the uncommon rare cacti varieties. And they do have some astrophytum, which is pretty cool. This is one of my favorites. I was hoping for the Asteria. This is the Myriostigma astrophytum, I believe. And they have some really cute ones though. Look at these ones. You have like the 4 and then the 5. I kind of like the 4 one. The 5 one is also known as Bishop's Cap. And let me see. Oh, this one is interesting. This one's been popular. It has some variegation on there. I wonder if I popped this one in a window, if it would, you know, promote the variegation. Let's see what's down here. Some more of like the same ones. You know, they normally have like booby cactus. I wonder if they'll continue to put out shipments or if it was just the one shipment. So let's take a look at the other plants they have here. Oh, I see a Monstera constellation. That's exciting. I haven't seen one of these in a while since they were first released. And I wonder how much they are here. I don't see a price on that one, but I'm going to kind of continue looking here. We see some other cute little cactus guys and some beautiful succulents. Trying to see if there's anything interesting or unique. Some really pretty ones, but nothing that's like jumping out at me from there. Then they have a lot of aloe, some kalanchoes. Then over here, Rex begonias, little tradescantia, little phoetonias. Let's see how much these are. $5.77. Some jade. And then these beautiful orchids are $17.22. And up here they have some really nice golden pothos. These are only $10.97, which is actually a really good price. Oh, look at this. It's a string of, right? I don't know what kind it is. It has purple stems. If you know what kind this is, please let me know. All right, we have some interesting ones here. They have some strawberry begonias hanging. And these are $19.84. Then we have some big golden pothos. The golden pothos are the ones that are $11. And then they have some of the trending tropical plants. This is the Painted Lady. This is a great philodendron if you're looking for something really easy, low maintenance. These guys can handle like medium to lower light if needed, in my experience with mine, but they're great in higher light. Now you can see some of the leaves have, typically they have variegation, just like little spots and stuff on there. So if you want to promote the variegation, give it a good amount of light. And they have some Dieffenbachia here. These are $10. Oh, I crack myself up. Yeah, they're $9.97. They have some adorable little bear paw succulents. This is one of my favorites, so I always point it out when I see it. They're only $4 and they're very fuzzy. They have little, like, I don't know what you call it, but they look like little paws. They have little points on the end. They just literally look like bear paws. And mine is great. Sometimes you can find variegated ones of these even at the big box shops, but these look like they're just the solid green ones. Yes. And these actually enjoy, like, they're thirsty. So as soon as they're dry, give them a drink. Otherwise they get all puckered up and they start to drop leaves. But they're so squishy and cute and soft. I know I mentioned that. They also have some beautiful variegated jade. But I was looking at this one. Isn't that so pretty? Hey, I found more of the Monstera's High Constellations. Okay, they're $30, which is what they were when they first came out. But again, they got scooped up really quick. So this is so pretty. They look pretty healthy. They have some more of the Painted Lady here. Just kind of poking through. Calathea. ZZ. These are $16. Aglaonema, some beautiful snake plants, $15. Some more of the Painted Lady, and then some other Aglaonema varieties. Sago palm. What else? Some orchids. Oh, they have some more over here. All right, they have some of the like larger size snake plants. These are $24.84, and some of these guys here, the peace lilies, and then there's some palm over there as well, the Majesty palms. Hey, I'm at my next Walmart and they have lots of good stuff. They even have the rare cacti. I literally see so much exciting stuff. I cannot wait to show everybody. Oh my gosh. Alrighty, let's start here. We have some beautiful Dracaena, $19. They're so pretty. I love these. What are these called? I know they're a type of Dracaena, but I can never remember the name. Is it like dragon something? Please let me know in the comments. I'd really appreciate it. And then we have like the little pothos that we saw at the last place. Not little, nice size pothos that are like $10. Then some other Dracaena varieties. This one's so pretty and vibrant. They're playing some salsa music, so I'm a happy lady. Some Mark Anthony. $9.97 on the Dieffenbachia. Let's see. Got some fiddly figs, so cute. Some more snake plants. These are $25. Bromeliads. Oh, these are so pretty. Look at all these colors. I love them. Pink and purple and magenta and yellow and white. That's so nice. I've talked a lot about bromeliads in past videos. I've done a whole care video on them, but just a heads up, these only bloom once, and water them in the leaves in the tank. Those are my 2 pro tips. Here's some rubber trees. These are the ruby ones, which are really beautiful. I think this is one of my favorite ficus varieties, and it has variegation, but it's bright pink. And these are really nice for $24. Then we have a Setenthe, and it's not variegated, which I've never seen one that's not bright yellow variegation before. It's kind of cool. You know, I don't know much about a non-variegated one, but I think that I've never seen one, so that's pretty neat. Some palms. I've done a care video on Majesty palms. And got a little fern. Alright, let's keep going. We got some fun plants. We're gonna have a haul today. $19.94 for the beautiful golden crocodile. Aglaonema snake plants. How much are these? $19. Beautiful aloe. Okay, we got some cute little ficus, fiddly figs. This is a Shangri-La pothos. It's so interesting. Like, if it has kind of medium light, the leaves curl up. To me, it looks a bit like spinach. And then if you give it a lot of light, it does open up. And usually these have variegation, but they just have like really crinkly, curled up leaves. This one's $20. This was also a rare plant for a long time. All right, some ZZs. They have gorgeous raven ZZs. These are all $20. What is this one? Is it just a neon, or let's see what variety of pothos this is. Normally the trending tropicals are some unusual variety, and this looks like it has some variegation in there. It could just be a neon though. Ah, here we go. This is Champs-Élysées. Then there's like a global green or lemon meringue pothos. Those are pretty cool. This is a Stanleyana Monstera albo. really interesting, beautiful monstera. It has gorgeous variegation. They do enjoy a lot of light, otherwise they start to do this little number where they put out their long vines and trails and the leaves start to get kind of small. And you can just like prune that back, or you can give it something to climb if you want to. But it's really, really pretty monstera. Then we have another monstera. This is a monstera Peru. It has these like really beautifully textured leaves. Absolutely lovely. Then this is an alocasia. It doesn't, oh, Reginae alocasia. I've just done a care video on alocasia. I do care videos as well as shopping, and I think alocasia can be really viewed as super tricky and difficult, and even I've struggled with them, so I think the care video should be helpful. And if you have good alocasia tips, would you mind going on there and like leaving your tips for everybody? It's very helpful. What is this gorgeous plant? Is this an Schistoglotis wallacei? No, you're not. No, you're not. What are you? Maybe this one has it. Green shield. Is this a green shield, guys? Or is it mislabeled? Okay, that's a maybe. I've literally never seen this plant before, which is really exciting. A fun new variety on the market. Okay, we're gonna have to not go crazy because I'm eyeing some of these other plants that they have here, and I don't know. I'm tempted to buy them all. Look at that. It's so beautiful though. I love the leaves. To me it looks kind of like an aglaonema, but I totally can see Schistoglotis. Let me know. And then this is a Xanthosoma. Really beautiful. Then we have a Philodendron Pink Princess. Look at this half moon leaf. Almost fully half moon. So lovely. Some more Pink Princess. Oh, they even have the variegated Epipremnum pinnatum. And it has gorgeous little fenestrations. This is a pothos variety. Epipremnum is like the scientific name for pothos. Look at that leaf. And, you know, we all love pothos plants. This one can be a little bit tricky though. So you just want to stay on top of watering and give it a decent amount of light to help keep the variegation going. Again, please leave your tips and tricks. Another Shangri-La. And then, is this Global Green or Lemon Meringue? I don't see it. See a tag. Oh my gosh. I'm really excited about these two. All right. I see some. Oh my gosh, look at all these freaking plants. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. Okay, I'm sorry. I just, for the first time, was seeing a bunch of amazing plants. Okay, deep breath. Look at this Monstera Thai. Okay, these are two different ones, but this one is so variegated. I'm so tempted. And this one is as well. How much are these? I haven't seen them in these pots before. It'll be underneath. Yeah, 29. Oh my goodness. So beautiful. Oh, they have pineapple ones. They have money trees here. All right, they got a lot of cool rare varieties. I know they're not technically rare since they're available at big box shops, but up until now they have been. So I think it's important to let people know, like, these have been uncommon for a really long time because a lot of people just don't know. All right, so they have the beautiful silver sword philodendron. This has like beautiful, gorgeous, like silvery blue leaves. Let's see how much these are. They are $19.97, so I'm guessing most of these are $19.97, 20 bucks. Freaking stunning. What is this one? So they have this labeled as, air quote, fancy philodendron. I don't know what this is. Maybe a variegated Prince of Orange? Please let me know. 20 bucks. Oops. I think this is like a Lynette, maybe? Please leave it in the comments. They're not labeled very well. They just say fancy philodendron. Apologies, it's a Campii philodendron. Look at these beautiful leaves. These are so cool. They almost look like an anthurium to me. So fun seeing that at a big box shop. They also have this one, which to me looks like a Paraiso Verde. But let me double check. Yes, it's a El Paraiso Verde philodendron. This one gets really good variegation if it has the right conditions, like warm and lots of sun. but it does depend on the weather. So during the winter, the new growth will be green, and then in the summer, there's usually variegation. So you can see on this old leaf. Then they have Ring of Fire. Look at this half moon though, this half moon leaf on this Ring of Fire. Absolutely beautiful. I'm jumping around because there's so many great plants. Oh, look at this one. Wow, that's a beautiful, beautiful philodendron. Let's see. I always get White Wizard and White Knight and White Princess mixed up, but anyways, really, really beautiful. We have some great alocasia over here. It just says fancy alocasia, but I'm thinking it's probably like a pink dragon or shark tooth or something. And then look at this Ring of Fire with that leaf. Oh, I'm obsessed. Oh, we got some gorgeous anthurium here. And some other cute little cacti. Variegated corncob guy here. That's cute. How much? $3.97. Good price on that. In you go. What is this? Are these variegated orchids? I have literally never seen this before. Is this unusual? I've only ever seen the leaves like this, not like this, and they're $10. Let me know what you guys think. All right, this is the one I've been really excited about. Oh my gosh. They actually have them. All right, I'm gonna be scooping up these guys. Variegated Euphorbia melliformis, variegated moon cactus. They have the sand dollar. This is the Astrophyta mysterious that I've been just drooling over. Oh, they have another one here. Looks a little bit different. They have snowman cactus. That's so cute. They have the variegated moon cactus. Wow. All right. Let's keep looking down. Oh, yeah. $5. I'm gonna be scooping up some guys. Wow. Violet skin cactus. That's so pretty. They got all sorts of ones. I don't see booby cactus. Oh my gosh, look at this guy. Wow. They have some really, really cool ones. This is awesome. I'm so happy, finally, after all this time. Definitely doing my plant happy dance. They had so many great plants at Walmart. They didn't have really anything at that first one. They had a Monstera Thai constellation, but they had great stuff at the second Walmart. They had, first of all, they had a really interesting Schistoma. I don't know what kind it is. Please leave in the comments. I ended up not grabbing that one because I ended up purchasing a bunch of other plants. So interesting haul today. I'm excited to share it with you guys. They also had a philodendron campii, which was really cool to see at a big box shop. Again, you know, when I say these plants are rare, because they're available to the masses now at big box shops, they're not technically rare or uncommon anymore, but they have been up until now. So it still is really exciting to see them. And a lot of times they get scooped up super fast, even from the big box shops. So in addition to the campii, they had some beautiful variegated philodendrons. They had some gorgeous different monsteras. They had the Stanleyana albo. They had the Monstera Peru. They had a philodendron silver sword. I don't see that very often at the big box shops. I know other people have found philodendron silver swords before at different shops, but I have rarely seen them other than going to like local plant shops. So that was really cool. And I have a philodendron silver sword on my wish list actually. So I didn't pick it up because I got other plants. I know I'm missing a bunch of them because I had so many wonderful plants. I definitely recommend checking out your local Walmarts, but let me share the haul now for the plants that I actually ended up purchasing today. The guy just like threw them in the bag and I just thought to myself, oh no, my plantalones. But cacti are pretty resilient, so they should be all right. This is the first beauty that I got out of that rare plant collection, and these are actually $8.96. I don't know why the first one said $5 for the rare cacti, so through the whole video I'm saying $5. And now I'm like, oh no, they're actually $8.96. So this is a variegated moon cactus. A lot of times you'll see this type that's like grafted or attached onto another type of cactus. And you'll see them at the stores where they have like bright pink, bright yellow. So I think it's really interesting that they have have these now as a rare cacti. It must be like a different variety than the ones that we normally see. But I just think that is the most beautiful freaking cactus like I've ever seen. It's so gorgeous. It has a little baby that it's got going on over on the side, a little pup that it's making. I'd love to put this guy in a beautiful, colorful pot. I mean, just so stunning. Look at him. I just love those colors. Now, with all cacti, as far as care, you'll want to give it bright light, as much bright light as you can, and then don't be scared to water these guys. Just make sure the soil is fully dry before you water it. Give them a good drink. Like, you really want to saturate that soil with water. I know that sounds like counter than what we like learn or what we think of with cactus, but they need a good drink, especially during the summer months, especially during the growing months. And then what you want to make sure though is that they have a very, very well draining soil mixture. That's where we go wrong, is when we don't have the right kind of like soil. And then also make sure it's not sitting in water, like once you've watered it, that it's not in a cover pot or something where it's like just sat in water. Well draining soil mixture, not sitting in water. Give it a really, really good drink and it'll be very happy. Give it a good drink when the soil is fully dry. And then you'll be surprised how like much your cactus thrive. Don't be afraid to water them when the soil's dry. Here's the next cutie. This is a variegated Euphorbia melloformis. And I've literally never seen this cactus before, I don't think, unless I saw a really big one or something. But it's absolutely beautiful. It reminds me a lot of a little astrophytum. It's got all sorts of cool little growths happening all over it, like it's putting off little pups. It's got these cool little things sticking out the top. I don't know much about this guy, but it is Euphorbia. So I'm going to treat it like my cacti. Now, just note that Euphorbia are very poisonous, so you don't want any of your little creatures munching on it. It looks like these are actually thorns. An interesting thing about Euphorbia versus cactus is that Euphorbia actually have thorns and cacti have spines. So there's lots of differences between Euphorbia and cacti, but a lot of people just call them all cactus, but they're actually really different. Or not really different, but there are differences. This is a cool one. I've actually had this one before I really knew how to take care of cacti, and I don't know if I overwatered it or underwatered it, but it just didn't make it. So I was really excited to see another one. And this is a violet skin cactus, and it's probably not going to translate on camera very well, but it has like a violet sheen to it, and it's iridescent in the light. So I'm going to just put it up close here and just see. You can kind of see the little purpley, the violet happening. I love that there are multiple ones in the pot. I will say Costa Farms is really generous with their plants, usually having multiple plants in a pot. When I went and did a tour at their headquarters, I was very fortunate. I've been to their main headquarters and then another, not their headquarters, but like one of the places where they grow a lot of their plants. And that's one of the things they pride themselves on, is like full pots of plants. And I just really appreciate that as a customer. So absolutely beautiful. This guy is a little chunky. This little cutie is a sand dollar cactus. It is actually an Astrophytum asterius, and I have one of these and I'm obsessed with it. And I just want to have 100 of them. And I'm very careful about duplicating plants. I don't care with Astrophytum. I will have as many of a kind as I want to have. And this guy was so thick and so chunky, and you know, they take forever to get like this size. So I'm obsessed, and I'm gonna just love having this one. They're just so beautiful. I mean, Astrophytum are just amazing, amazing cacti, and that they're all so unique. They're all so beautiful. Like, just the symmetry of them. I just think they're stunning. I can't get over them. So honestly, like one of my top favorite plants. Just as much as my plants with a lot of foliage. We have one more. This one is a type of Tephro-cactus. And it's so cool. I've wanted one of these forever, but they're like $100 for a small one like this. And so the fact that I found one for like $8.96 is amazing. It's they have it called here a snowman cactus. You can see why they called it a snowman cactus, because it has like, you know, the way it grows off pups is it looks like a little snowman. I'm obsessed. It kind of looks like this one might have some spider mites on it. So I'll just kind of show you what that looks like. Yeah. And he's touched on my other cacti, so I'm just gonna treat him. But I don't know if you can see like up close, but there's like some cobwebbing in between the little guy and the bigger guy. That's definitely spider mites. And it's totally fine. I'm just going to make sure this one gets quarantined. I'm gonna wash him off with water, and I'm also going to spray him down with insecticidal soap and just let that insecticidal soap hang out on there. And I'm probably gonna repeat that for, a few times, a few days. And then I'm just forever and ever gonna keep this one away from my other plants and the rest of them because they all touch this guy. And that's just, I don't know, through trial and error I've learned, don't really want it around my other plants. So yeah, that's unfortunate, but it's all right. I'll just stay on top of it with prevention with this guy. He's so cute. I love him. So I was also wondering if this one might have some spider mites, but I don't think so. I noticed one of the ones in the store had some, but this one doesn't. But yeah, I couldn't be happier. Tephra cactus are really cool. And they're like kind of spineless. And then also like with touching a plant that has pests on it, you don't want to touch your other plants that have pests on it because it'll be on your hands, and we can't see with our visible eye, but they're on there. So you just want to make sure you wash your hands after handling plants in general. Don't let your plants touch each other, all that stuff, but I'm not worried about it. So that's my haul. I can't believe I bought 5 plants. It's been so long since I had a big haul like that. And I think my total was like $47 or something, which in the past, one of these plants would have easily cost or been way over $47. So I couldn't be happier. Now, each rare cactus collection stand at the Walmarts are gonna have different stuff. So some of the places have booby cactus, some of them have variegated astrophytum. That's like my #1 cactus wish list plant would be a variegated astrophytum. I would just like die. I'm going to continue being on the hunt for all of the cool little rare cacti. I definitely have some plants now on the wish list after seeing some of the ones that we found today at the Trending Tropicals and the Tropical Plants. Now, please let me know what plants you've been finding. It is so helpful for me because there's new releases happening all the time. I can't even keep up with it. I usually just go to the big box shops like once a month, maybe twice a month. So let me know so I know to keep an eye out for it. That's how I found out about these rare cactus, because people were telling me about it. So yeah, it's been really cool seeing the new releases coming out this year. And it's like all year long. So definitely exciting times for the plant community. Now, if you want to see future plant shopping and plant care videos in your newsfeed, definitely subscribe. We also have a great community on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. All right, I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day and that I get to see you soon. Bye.